Now, this lady, after her visa has been processed and everything, she missed her flight.
What's up, my people? How on a day waiting they happen waiting they solve. This is another video where I will be as honest as possible with my views and opinions. I'm here to share my thoughts about the controversy going on social media, the issue between Burna Boy's team and Cubana Chiefpriest alleged Babymama, the Kenyan, right? And I remember sharing my thought about this yesterday. And I mean, to be honest, I wasn't supposed to talk about just this report. In fact, I wasn't even supposed to make a video today. But because there's an update about what I said yesterday, that's why I'm making the video. And of course, wouldn't be surprised if some people are waiting for me to share my views, about this. Let us start off by talking about Lucky Udo himself. For a moment, I was genuinely, I would say, still happy for him. I don't know where this is going, but I was genuinely happy, for Lucky Udo. From a content creator to another content creator, I mean, to be noticed by Burna Boy, that's big name, Burna Boy. Concerning the fact that his platform is known, or multiple people have described his platform as platform for people where their life don't finish and that can never get back up on their feet again. And at the time, I remember saying, oh, I'm happy that Lucky Udo has finally been able to convince a lot of people that his platform is not a career killer. It's not for those people who are finished. His platform is platform for people who still have hope. And his platform, I mean, give that to people, like give hope to people. But things took a different turn after the Cubana Chiefpriest alleged Babymama made that video yesterday. And for a second, I mean, she might be saying the truth, but for a second, I was like, are we supposed to be taking this lady serious at this point?
Good evening, Nigerians. I want to clear the air. Lucky and Abu Salami, they forced me to say that Burna Boy have helped me out. Yet, Burna Boy give them 30 million naira to send to me so that I can give my baby good education. Secondly, like you was telling me that if I reach Nadera, I should even go to his house and stay in his house, that he really likes me. And also, like you wanted some money from me after all this is done, because he told me that my baby daddy's brother gave him 2 million, even sent me the screenshot of out of $30,000 that Burna Boy gave it to him. So I'm begging Nigerians, I'm on my knees, please, I need your help. The money that I've been given...
And remember, I said in that video that Burna Boy's name, I don't know. You see, I want to say something. Before you help people, think well, especially offering financial help. I've been there, Yeah, now, not even, I'm talking about social media, right? Thank God, I did not learn the hard way, but you just have to think well, because it can make or break you. I mean, to hell with the good intention or something that you want to, like, you have the money and you want to do it, right? You're ready to do it, or you've even done it, but not getting that energy back. That breaks you, even though people will be like, I don't mind, and like it still make you feel bad. So right now I'm just thinking, like, I'm sure Burna Boy will be regretting that, like what's going on. And the lady herself, the second on this on my list, we've talked about Lucky Udo. Let's talk about the lady herself. The lady's got this friend. So I did my research about that friend that we talked about, the friend that, said something about Nigerians that I didn't really like. Totally unnecessary to say, oh, why would she come to Nigeria where everybody wants to leave and stuff like that. Like, another person is helping. We don't even know if this child even belongs to Cubana Chiefpriest, because the child actually looked like the mother, and the mother, looked like Cubana Chiefpriest, but the child looked like the mom, So we don't even know. And you can't say because a child looks like someone is that person's child. We don't know. Only DNA will give us that figure. By the way, Cubana Chiefpriest reacted to that, which we're going to read his reaction to that. I think that's very important in this video. But before I even talk about that, let's talk about this Black Cinderella that is handling, and that is this lady's friend, right? That is our spokesperson now.
Baby,
you know,
she is
in case you don't know, she was in a show called Nairobi Diaries. I don't know, Diaries of Nairobi. I don't know, something like. She was in the show, and she was known to be very, very violent and vulgar. You know, she says a lot of crazy things.
So at this point, when you are fighting, who is taking care of your child?
I was living. I had my sister.
Yes.
My elder sister has been very supportive because she's also a single mom.
Yeah.
She has been very supportive. So alikuwa nabaki na watoi. Yeah. So she was helping me on raising Adama. Adama is my daughter.
Yes.
Yeah, Ada. So Ada was with my sister, and she was okay. She was okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, did you love what you are doing? Because here is the thing I'm struggling to understand. Why would it be okay for you to enjoy having a career that entails beating other people and being vulgar on national television?
And again, I want to really know where this lady is coming from with her, you know, with the way she's addressing this whole thing. It turns out that this lady's got some reservations, you know, against Nigerians, right? Because she's also a baby mama. And guess where the father is from? The father of her child is from. You guessed right, a Nigerian.
Mother of one beautiful daughter.
Yes.
That I had with a Nigerian guy.
So you understand where this is coming from. And Nigerians, please, the only person that can say some things bad about your country should be people in America, in the developed world, not people that are that they too, their government is like trash. I'll tell you something. You see, the first country I ever visited by plane is Kenya. I was very, very small then, you know, and very slim then. Yeah, but it was my dad that processed it because I just got my passports and he just wanted to remove it from virgin passport to it being stamped. So Kenya was the country. So I went there. I'm not even kidding, guys. They wanted to come with me back to Nigeria. Now, I didn't come back to Nigeria to say, oh my God, Kenya. Almost everybody, the kids were telling me they want to come with me, you know, back to Nigeria. And I saw the living condition of some of the people, you know, it's not good at all. Though, yeah, I landed in Nairobi, but there are places that we went to, man, it is crazy. So, you see, all these people, you won't see them. Nigeria will be cho. We talk too much. You won't see them come out and say that about their country. Another person will now say that is coming from a country, a third world country that is going through it and still bash you and you accept. The only person that can tell me about Nigeria is, you know, okay, bad about Nigeria is people in the developed world or Nigerians, you know. Yeah, you're going through it. Yeah, it's your country. So, yeah, I think it's a disrespect, you know, in this situation. It's unnecessary to mention that. So Nigerians, please, even though, yes, she's saying the truth. Yeah, corruption too did their own country. Having said that, Lucky Udu actually reacted to this. Lucky Udu said that she's lying and stuff like that. I don't think Lucky Udu handled the whole situation well, you know. I don't think so. And I'll tell you why. Firstly, I'll tell you one thing. I don't know. But there's something that I don't do, but I know, of course, I know people do that. There's something I don't do. When people help someone, I don't touch a dime from the money. I don't even ask for anything and stuff like that, you know. While Lucky Udu was talking about the whole situation, Lucky Udu mentioned something. He said when Burna Boy gave Cubana Chiefpriest brother that money, that's $30,000, that he asked him that, would you donate anything?
How many of you remember the lady that Burna Boy said I should look for? The one in Kenya that said her baby daddy does not want to take responsibility of his child. Burna Boy said, look, you do find hard for me. I want to ensure that that child gets a scholarship and this woman gets a good business doing and a good comfortable house. So eventually I found her. I'm sure some of you remember because I posted it across my social media platform when I found her. And somebody who works for Burna Boy, his name is Mr. Salami, through Burna Boy Football Academy, reached out to her, and then they started the entire process of bringing her to Nigeria to meet Burna Boy and to, you know, get the scholarship for the child and everything. And Burna Boy spent, I'm sure, more than 8 million naira. I don't know if Burna Boy gave anybody any money for her, but I'm sure that they were spending millions of naira trying to get her passport, her visa, and so many other things. And I was really happy for this lady. I always tell her that she should not worry, her life was going to change and everything. But recently, we've been seeing some videos online. She and one other lady that calls herself a lawyer has been seeing so many things that are not really true. In fact, from my perspective, they are entirely false. I'm going to post the entire screenshot of my chat with Helen. Nothing is entirely missing out from it. I don't want to edit this video. I'm going to post it as a separate video entirely so you guys will know that that lady that calls herself a lawyer that has been making videos that Instablog has been posting is saying false. People should even go through the profile of that lady to even see the kind of person you are listening to. I'm not saying you should judge people by how they look or how they present themselves, but to be honest, that lady said everything she said is entirely false. She said that we are asking for a percentage. All my life, I have never, nobody that I've ever brought to my platform, have I ever asked for any sort of percentage. If there's anybody that can say, look, you do have asked me for any percentage, come out with evidence, and I promise that this is the last video anybody will see from me on the internet. I'll quit this work that I do for good. If anybody can come out, provide any evidence that I've ever asked them for money. It was just this guy that Burna Boy gave 50 million naira. When I was interviewing him, then I asked him, are you going to donate anything to Lokiudo Studio? And he said yes, which he donated 2 million naira. And that money was what I used to purchase this laptop. It's a MacBook Pro. I also bought charger, memory card, hard drives, and so many other things that I use for my filming. And to be honest, this is the first time anybody that benefited from my platform is even donating to me. Nobody really donates to me, and nobody cares how I survive.
They gave him 2 million, literally. First of all, I want to say, even though that happened, you're not supposed to put it in the same video as the one that's in the one you're addressing. I feel like sometimes lack of advisor, somebody to be there to advise you before a video goes out is important. You're not supposed to put it there, because now they will use that against you, that, oh, so you collect percentage. I mean, even though you feel like that's $30,000 is a lot, you know, and you deserve it because it was through your platform, you know, that guy got noticed. I mean, you're not even supposed to ask the guy for any amount of money. It is, I'm sure you posted the video online. I'm sure the video got views. I'm sure you made money from that, you know, from that video. You don't need to ask him for money, you know. And if you ask him for money, say it in another video. Okay, so that lady had shared her own video saying that I'm gonna read this. Caption said here, Lokiudo and Abdul Salami forced me to say Burna Boy has helped me out with 30 million. I have not received any money. Now, what Lokiudo was supposed to do is be very transparent. I've done that before. When you're dealing with people online, you have to be very transparent. Whatever that happens, you quickly come out and share. You share with receipts. Whatever you're doing, you take screenshots. Even though everything is going to eventually go smoothly, you have to keep updating people. You have to keep telling people. And that is the problem right here. She said, Lokiudo even asked me to come and stay in his house when I come to Nigeria, as he really likes me. So initially it was Abu Salami, right? That said you should come to his house. Now it's Lokiudo.
At the time that Lokiudo told her that she should DM a certain page on Instagram, Helen did just that, given the fact the lead came from Lokiudo himself. He DM'd and someone who allegedly introduced himself as Burna Boy's PA, Abu Salami. And she told me, they told her that Burna Boy had said she should be enrolled in a gym, and she should be blessed in a salon to hustle for herself, and that Burna Boy had said that she should stay in Abu Salami, the alleged PA who contacted her, in his house. And when he said that, I was not comfortable, because this person, even to me myself, I have the screenshot, has been claiming he's in love with us. He's in love with Helen. He wants Helen to have another child with him. He wants to get her pregnant. It wasn't sitting well with me from the start. So I told Helen, this man, in the sense that he's coming as a representative of Burna Boy, naturally a PA is supposed to know what is business and what is official.
Now, even this lady allowing that controversial Black Cinderella into this whole case just jeopardize everything. And her being friends with that Black Cinderella just shows who she is, who she mingles with. You know, at this point, for me, it's now hard for me to believe her. You know, maybe, I don't know. She said they've sent her $350. Anyways, let me continue. Abu Salami is the man who runs the football academy owned by Burna Boy. He was the one who Burna Boy promised to make sure he contacts Helen after she released a video claiming that she and her alleged son with Chiefpriest were suffering back in Kenya, as the socialite has refused to claim responsibility of the boy. Remember, I said we're going to read what Cubana Chiefpriest shared. I'm going to read it after this. In a video, so I don't forget. In a video released last night, Eileen said that Lucky Udu and Abu Salami forced her to make the video she released 5 days ago, thanking Burna Boy for fulfilling his promise to her. She also alleged that they asked her to collect a percentage of whatever money Burna Boy would be giving to her whenever she comes to Nigeria. She also accused Lucky of asking for sexual favors from her whenever she visits Nigeria. Like, I don't want to believe that Lucky would be so dumb to ask for sexual favors.
So that's by the way. So that is not just the only thing. This other lady came out to say that we're saying that we want to do something with her. I mean, that is entirely wrong, entirely false. I never in my life had any conversation with that lady, or even had anything close to that conversation with her. So I don't know why anybody wants to come out to say something like this. This Helen lady in Kenya, at some point she was telling me that they have processed the visa and everything, but she's worried because she doesn't know where she's going to stay if she comes to Nigeria. That where she wants to stay is in Victoria Island. I say, see, this one you are making demands like this, it is not appropriate, because it might discourage the person that wants to help you. And seeing the fact that Burna Boy has spent over 10 million naira just to even bring here, that's a lot of money, and to be honest, it doesn't really make sense. She was saying that she says she also wants to come to Nigeria with one of her siblings. I was like, that's just going to inconvenience Burna Boy, because he has his own family, he has a lot of people to take care of. So why are you trying to add more responsibilities? She said that she doesn't feel safe, that she wants security to always be with her. So many demands that she was making. And I think I spoke with Burna Boy's PA to confirm where exactly she'll be staying. And he told me that he has an Airbnb that she's going to be staying, a 2-bedroom flat with AC, everything fully furnished. There's going to be a nanny, there's going to be a cook. But she said that according to Burna Boy's PA, Mr. Salami, that she said that what she wants is to be buying food every day. And to be honest, these things are not so good. So at some point, I even felt discouraged. I don't want to edit this video, so I'm going to post an entire a different video entirely. The video is just going to be like a screen record of my chat with Helen, so you guys can see entirely everything I discussed. And I don't think that I would ever stoop that low to have that kind of conversation with her. I mean, if I really like someone, I'll tell them I like them. And do you understand me? But I don't think that I'll ever in my life say something like that to her. So that is entirely false. I never even had any conversation that was close to something like that. Judging from the kinds of people around my life, I am not even lacking female attention in the slightest way you can imagine. It is not that bad for me, and it can never get that bad for me. To be honest, we live in a world where if it's that bad for you, at least you can pay for something, right? You can pay for attention. So why would I want to have a conversation like that with someone like that? So that is entirely false. And the lady, this Kenyan lady has a friend who claims to be a lawyer and a judge. She has been making so many videos. You guys should take your time and go through the profile of that lady. You guys should take your time and see the kind of person that is saying something like that. That lady does not look like somebody that will say the truth. She looks like somebody who will say anything just for clout. I'm not trying to defend anything. I'm just trying to tell people exactly what happened.
This whole thing is taking a different turn, and if I were Burna Boy, I'll pull the plug. I'll pull it. I won't go ahead with it. So here is what Cubana Chiefpriest shared. God forbid that I have a child and abandon my child. You're born for big man, now dragging, you won't use them, drag the big man. You say you born for me. I say, okay, come to Nigeria. You say, make I send money first. Say, baby, they hungry. See. So Cubana Chiefpriest, if it's true that Cubana Chiefpriest asked this lady to come to Nigeria to do, you know, the test. So I think I understand where Cubana Chiefpriest is coming from. He does not want to just waste his money. Maybe he's refusing to pay for the flight, you know. So I don't know, but there's a way they can do it, but it's just going to be expensive. They'll take her blood from there, and I think there should be a way without her traveling. But then again, Cubana Chiefpriest does not want to spend his own money, pay for your flight and everything. What if it turns out that that child is not mine? Maybe that's why, you know, he refused to say. He was like, come to Nigeria. If it's confirmed that I'm the father, then you're good. You know, that's what he's trying to say. You say you're born for me. I say, okay, come to Nigeria. You say, make I send money first. Say, baby, they hungry. Say, hospital bill choke. Say, you collect loan. Come on. I don't send you to hospital. I don't even know you from anywhere. No trace whatsoever. Children are gifts from God. I can't discharge my blood. God forbid for all this money where I get. God will never forgive me. How much be child support we go make me discharge pikin? We fit be see Ronaldo tomorrow. She came out because the 30K cruise catch am. Them come use them run the main cruise. So what he's trying to say is, you know, this lady is just looking for somebody to just help her. That's all. But with this whole thing, my advice is for that lady is she shouldn't have, you know, allowed it to go this way, and she shouldn't have listened to people and just find a way, because I don't know, I feel like she's listening to a lot of toxic advice. But then again, if what she's saying is true, to confirm that, you know, all these things happen, you need to have evidence, you know, that Lucky Hoodoo, like convincing evidence, not just, you know, convincing evidence like Lucky Hoodoo is actually asking. You can even call him, like do like a video call and record it secretly, like something strong, so that because what you're thinking right now is you don't want to come out and say something that Burna Boy will be scared. Even though you're saying the truth, Burna Boy will be scared. Like, no, I just don't want. This is too messy. This is too messy, and you will lose it all. And you will lose it all. Like you just the way things work here in Nigeria is totally different from how it works in other countries. We are very, when it comes to us helping people, we don't like somebody to feel entitled. We don't like it. So when that is happening, or when we are noticing that just because I want to help, and this whole thing is happening, and it seems like this person is even acting like entitled, we quickly dash out, which might be what is happening right now. You know, I have a strong belief that Burna Boy would himself from this, and everything will just end. You know, and to Lucky Hoodoo, he should just stop asking for money from these people. Why are you asking that guy that was giving $30,000? Why are you asking him for money? You already use him to make money. It's the video. You already use him to make money. you know, and through your platform, it was noticed, they was given, except, here's another thing, except the person that is giving him the money. Thank you for helping this guy, for giving him that platform. I just want to appreciate you. You take. Not the person that is getting it. So he's making mistakes, because trust me, that will put you in trouble. Well, guys, what do you think? That's where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, until we see you next time. Peace.
Like I said, I'm going to post another video, and that video is going to be an entire screen record of my conversation with Helen, to prove to you entirely that everything Helen is saying is entirely false. It is even now that I spoke to Mr. Salami, the person who works for Burna Boy. He manages Burna Boy Football Academy. That I discovered that Burna Boy had already even sent 30 million naira to him. I never knew about that before. Now all I knew was I was always in contact with Salami. Sometimes he would send me update of what was going on, and sometimes he would complain, Lucky, this lady is making too many demands. And to be honest, I don't think Burna Boy will be happy to hear about this. And I'll tell Mr. Salami, please calm down. Don't let Burna Boy know about it yet. Let me talk to her. I'm sure people are speaking into her head, and I'm sure people were speaking into Helen's head, to be honest, because everybody saw that Burna Boy was looking for him. The fact that Burna Boy had given someone 50 million naira, she had really high expectation. I'm sure the people around her will be feeding into her ear, because some people in Kenya were telling her that she wants that she should tell us that she's coming with somebody from Kenya. Like, to be honest, that doesn't make sense. Saying that you want to stay in Victoria Island, you want security 247, you want to be buying your food outside. To be honest, that would discourage anybody. And at this point, judging from everything the lady has been saying online that is false, saying a lot of false things about me, I would not even encourage Burna Boy to go ahead to help that lady in any way. To be honest, because God has just blessed you, but then you let what people tell you to ruin your opportunity. You're making too many demands and then coming out to say bad things about Burna Boy. That is totally unfair. You missed your flight. I wasn't even happy with it in any way. I'm sure Burna Boy's team were not happy about it too. Why would you even miss your flight? After all the money, millions of naira that was spent, you say you didn't even have money for boats. It doesn't make sense. There was no money you asked for that was not sent to you. So why would you do something like that, considering the fact that you had a child? And to be honest, I was only doing this to help you.